Welcome, Army fans. This is Joe Iacono with GoBlackKnights.com, along with Army outside linebacker Elo Modozie. Elo, how'd the scrimmage go for you today?
So it was good. It was good today. The defense is finally, we're still fixing some things, still tweaking some things. It's early. It's the first 2 weeks, but we're moving. It was good today.
Good. And did you get a decent number of reps, or did they put more of the younger guys in at the dog position?
Yes, sir. It was a little more of the younger guys today, just because we're kind of like nearing the end of spring ball. They're trying to get more evaluation reps going. So it was a little more of the younger guys, but I still was in there for quite a few reps, so it was good.
Good. And from a strength and conditioning standpoint, you look pretty big without your pads on. Has there been an emphasis for you to increase your size and bulk in the off season, or did the coaches like where you were last year? They're working on speed or flexibility. What's your focus from an S&C standpoint?
Yes, sir. Our biggest thing for Coach Woody, he just wants us to like he cares about our weight, but not to the point to where we have to like be uncomfortable with it. He mainly just stresses that as long as we feel good, as long as we still feel fast, then we can go. So like the main emphasis for me was to just gain those like extra 10 to 15 just so I can, I can go out there and I can really just start to control the game, try and be out there with those bigger guys or just sizing up to the game, trying to let the game come to me more, because as you get older, the game starts to change more and more. So just trying to evolve my game even more.
Good stuff. And last season, you and Eric Ford put a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. I don't have your stats in front of me, but I know you had a lot of sacks, a lot of pressures. What makes you and Eric and the other outside linebackers so effective in passing downs in terms of, whether you get to the quarterback or put a lot of heat on them and force an errant throw? What makes you guys so effective?
Yes, sir. I feel like we're always just like bouncing off each other. So like me and Eric, we're like it's very, very, very healthy competition. Every practice we're always getting each other better. Iron sharpens iron with me and Eric. So, I feel like Coach Woody does a great job of, putting the best defense on the field, putting the best coverage, putting the best blitz on that down. And it's just my teammates that like help open up those gaps to eventually get to the quarterback for sure.
And last season, the defense finished top five in a lot of categories statistically. Number one in some categories is what red zone defense kind of stands out. Um, a lot of people, and really, there were a couple losses on defense. Max Domenico, obviously, probably being the biggest one, along with some folks on the defensive line as well. But a lot of the defense returns, and so a lot of folks are looking at the defense to potentially be even stronger in 2025 than they were in 2024. Do you guys have any specific goals as a unit defensively, or is that something you work on in fall camp, or is that more by position group? Just curious around that.
Yes, sir. No, for sure. We've been trying to like like find our new identity. Last year, obviously we were great. Our defense was great. We're top five, top three, even number one, as you said, in like a lot of those categories. But this year we're mainly focused on like find our new identity. Like not leaning on our stats last year, but kind of building the new camaraderie. So we've had like great leaders emerge, like Caleb Fortner. I mean, he was a great leader last year, but now he's really starting to step into the role to like have us all together. You like bring us all together. So Caleb's been doing a great job this spring. So yeah, just honestly, just not leaning on last year's success because last year's success was last year's success. But this spring, we're bringing it together for sure.
And as spring practice kind of starts to wind down here and we get ready for the black and gold game, what is your primary focus that you're trying to improve between now and the end of spring practice?
Yes, sir. Honestly, I just want to be a more vocal leader for my teammates out there. I feel like we've this spring I've been doing a pretty good job at kind of transitioning into like a role of like mentoring the younger guys that are coming up. They'll obviously be taking the more snaps in the spring game. So just trying to make sure that I know what I'm talking about so I can help them in turn. And just going just honestly, yeah, just having fun for flying around. Yeah, just having fun with my teammates.
Good stuff. And last question, Elo. Always like to wrap it up with a non-football question. Academically, have you picked a major yet? And if so, what is your major?
And so my major is systems and decision sciences. It's like
Oh, wow, you and Jaden both have the
oh
same. That
yeah.
was wild that I picked both of you back to back. That's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
good stuff. Well, hey, best of success to you through the rest of spring practice, and hope you have a good spring game. And go Army, beat Navy.